Hello, Star Wars and unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and as of now, we are ready to do a little bit of a part 2 of an unboxing with our Nevarro Cantina playset, which I will do in just a moment. But I also have another item that I want to unbox for you, and that is an item that I had to acquire on eBay. Everybody's favorite and sometimes infamous Star Wars go-to for items that you weren't able to get in their original release. So, in this box, we have another box. Ooh, not quite sure what this is. Making sure there's nothing of importance in here. Nope, not. Okay. Box gone. All right, and this is, of course, you can tell by the Hasbro thing there that we're going to have a special item from Hasbro. Maybe some people recognize it just by seeing the box. Let's see if I can get this to come out. I might have to open up both ends here, excuse me. Okay. All right, we got it on one side, we got it on the other side, so we can push it out. All right, there we go. There it is. We have Star Wars The Bad Batch. This is, beyond a doubt, one of the most sneakiest things Hasbro has ever done in terms of coming up with figures that are part of the Bad Batch, but are not really part of the Bad Batch. Like when you see a 4-pack, if you were to type in Star Wars Bad Batch 4-pack, right? What are you expecting? You're expecting Tech, Hunter, Wrecker, Echo. Or maybe Tech, Hunter, Wrecker, and Crosshair before he, spoiler alert, goes to the dark side or whatever. So, what are we getting instead? We're getting Captain Rex, Clone Captain Rex, Clone Captain Ballast, Clone Captain Gray, and Elite Squad Trooper. Okay? Now, Clone Captain Rex does make an appearance in the Clone Wars. Okay, he does come around and he ends up helping the Bad Batch because once Order 66 happens and Bad Batch kind of goes rogue, Clone Trooper Rex wants to help them. Okay, and you do have an Elite Trooper. That's the next generation of elite stormtroopers, kind of like the next generation of the Bad Batch, so to speak. And then you have these other two that really don't make much of an appearance. I think they might have been in that first episode. So there you go. All right. But the thing about these, and I wish I didn't have to open up the box to do this, but these are VC figures. Okay. Doesn't say which VCs they are, but I do believe that these are all for vintage collection figures. They're not special numbers. They're kind of part of the VC line. Okay, so as I said, I am in previous episodes. That is one collection I am trying to keep up with. I can't say complete because one can only complete something if they stop making more figures. And then you have an end game that you can actually try to achieve. But I'm just trying to keep up with it, and I've done pretty successfully. I've kept up with just about all the figures. I think there's one in the original line of the first round of VC figures, that Republic Trooper, that I have not been able to acquire, and they've since re-released it, and I'm still not able to acquire it. So, I will get there eventually. But that is the Bad Batch 4-pack, and I gotta put that over there. So this guy, we'll just keep this in its container, and it will be on display like this. And yes, there you go. Now, another thing about clone and any kind of trooper figures is that trooper figures are great for building armies, but they're also great on Hasbro's end because they are easy to sculpt. I've learned a lot about sculpting and tooling figures and how much it really costs to do that. So Hasbro's going to work in their absolute priority is to try to reuse stuff. So these are all reusable figures. These are all parts from other previous action figures that they put together. Sometimes they're straight out full just repaints of figures. So we'll keep that over here. But let's do an actual unboxing and get our Nevarro playset with Imperial Death Trooper figure. And I think I actually showed that in the last episode, so I think this is already partially unboxed, meaning I slid it open just to get the figure. And did I keep the figure? Yeah, the figure already is on display. So I always like to keep these boxes now. I'm not one to... I love the vintage style look of the box. And I will actually keep everything in here. We got our wall. I mentioned in the last one that Hasbro seems to be sticking to this another wall. This kind of pattern of giving us half a playset with the hopes that we will buy another half and then try to complete the whole playset. Which, honestly, I don't think is a bad marketing move at all. I think that, and it comes with this little envelope. This reminds me, for those if you're watching my Instagram, this is the exact kind of envelope that the Luminous Beings Life Day Advent Calendar came in. Oh my. There are many pieces to this. I'm going to just... Whoa. Oh my goodness. We've got glasses. We've got... Oh my... Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm just going to get my... Just the legalese. Okay, no labels. Hasbro, thank you for not making me put stickers on. I don't know about you. Some people might complain about it, but I am definitely a follower and believer of no, and by the way, no. I do not want... Now, I did notice one thing. They seem to be using, like, for the art, they're using, like, a cardstock. A thick cardstock that's printed on there, which is fine. No problem with that. I think I prefer that over labels myself. All right, so we got maybe this. Okay, we got this. We got this. I'm actually going to get this box back out just to make sure I'm looking at it the right way here. Oh, I see. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna put that in there like that. Just kind of snaps in like that. And then this one just kind of snaps in like that. And whoops. And it looks away. Okay, so this, all right. Pretty cool. I would say Hasbro another that cardstock door. I would have been a little bit more keen on a sliding door, but maybe that tooling was just a little too expensive, so they didn't bother. I understand, Hasbro. What I kind of like is like, wait, what am I missing here? Is this going in? In. In. There we go. All right. Okay. I'm going to back this up a little bit so you can see it better. Okay. Oh, so basically what they're telling you is that there's multiple ways of which you can do this. All right. This is modular. You do not, by any means, have to keep this one way. I'll do it this way for now. Okay. And then... So, all right, and it looks like as far as, so that's that, okay, and then we got our bar, okay, and of course the bar has stuff in the back, and you set the bar up like this, and then you've got a bench, and you got another bench, and then you've got these little, which looks like these things are also modular. They're like little stackable trays here. I'm not quite sure why they do this, but I guess it's just to kind of give it a little... I guess it's just, I'm going to try to build it all up as one thing. Or maybe not one thing, but maybe, looks like they do like two. Okay, so we'll put one here. And we'll put another one here. Okay, we'll put some stuff there. I mean, I love all this stuff, but I also feel like, guys, you're just creating stuff to lose, aren't you? Aren't you? Okay, I like that they had the bottles here. I'll get some close-ups of this. At the end. Oh my goodness gracious. Really Hasbro? Really? You created, what is this? Barbie's Dream House? You created two glasses. Two little tiny glasses. Because, what are the chances that they're going to oh, I see. Okay, so these kind of need to lock in with this stuff. Oh, Hasbro, why? I'll never understand. You created these things that don't really need... Oh, I see. Hold on. All right. Looks like... Okay. There's a rhyme and a reason to some of these. Maybe. Okay, there's that one. And then there's this one. And looks like... Oh. Okay. No. I'm glad that they have like a little stopper on them because they won't roll off the thing. No, that's not going to work either. Maybe this one is. Oh my goodness, Hasbro. What are you doing? Put that one there. Oh, Hasbro. Okay, I think I got it. I think I figured out the puzzle here. Here's another one. Where'd my yellow one go? Oh, okay. There we go. And there's green and, well, green. Okay, good. So I can just do this one myself. Doesn't have to have it on there. I can make it go any way I want. Okay, and we got our bottles here, and we got our other little container of spatchka. Okay. Woo! I appreciate, detail. Detail's a great thing. But I also... Ooh. Did this come with a gun? Somebody... Did I drop this? I don't know if this gun came with this or if it came with... I don't know. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like Mandalorian has a gun for the Mandalorian. Oh, Hasbro! You're killing me! No, I mean... I remember... It brings me back to when I was a kid. The Kenner items... But not... This is not a story that I'll share... It's not a Star Wars figure story. I mean, the Star Wars Kenner toys had some... pieces, but they weren't like crazy amounts of pieces. They were medium-sized pieces, like parts of the Death Star, parts of the Imperial attack base, what have you. But I remember going to a friend's house, and we were childhood friends growing up, and our family was friends with their family, so we would go and we'd play in her room, and she had a Barbie dream house and a Barbie. I think it was a Barbie McDonald's. I seem to remember there was like a McDonald's, and you could actually make. Like, she worked at the McDonald's, and you can make, like, little trays with little Big Macs and little fries. And I'm thinking to myself, even as a kid, I'm like, oh, my God, this stuff's going to get swallowed up by the vacuum in 2 seconds. And, this stuff is, too. So I just get kind of like, all right, this is fun, I mean, I get it. It's a cool little display. It's a diorama. It's a diorama piece. I don't think in any way you need a second one. Because, really, unlike the Best Spin one, which is back here behind me, I only have one of those, but that definitely makes sense. That it's too big, but it makes sense that that's the set piece. Okay, the Rebel Blockade Runner. You can set the corridor up, but then if you set the corridor up, you can't really see it. So having half a corridor makes sense. The only thing on the other side of this really is an open space for tables, and then on the side here there'd be little, nook booths where Han and Greedo were talking, that kind of thing. So this makes a lot of sense, okay? Of course, there should be, I know that this is not the same. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is not Cantina. This is not the Tatooine. This is Navarro. I know that. But I mean, in a cantina setting, this is really just one-sided, and then there are booths over here, and that's where they kind of run and hide as or they run and hide under the bar as the stormtroopers are shooting. So as an individual piece is fine. I would not recommend getting another one. I don't really think... The only thing the other one does is gives you more modular pieces if you want to expand on it. But you don't really have to. I mean, most of what you need is right here. It works out very well. Okay, so I do want to show... I think there's one thing on this that I'm going to share. If you look closely, you'll see that there it's the... broken up glass, and the stormtroopers would be picking out here, but you can flip. I believe you can actually flip this, which I will. Let's just do that, and then do. Come on, flip that. Okay, and then you have a more clean window space, right? So if you want, it depends on what you're aiming for. If you're aiming for the dirty, blown up look, then you definitely want the one that I just did earlier. Or if you want to do something that's more kind of clean look, like this is pre Imperial presence, you can do it like that. Okay? So, really good. Love the piece. I'll put it on display. I'm not sure where yet. I might have to set up a new space to put it. But it will have a nice little diorama area that I can put some of the loose figures I have. The only loose figure I have, I think, right now that's part of the Mandalorian is my little what's his name? Queel. So Queel can step up to the bar here. Oh, that's what Queel can step up to the bar. I have spoken. And he's drunk and he fell over. All right, my hands are, this is the thing. Nimble hands, man. Nimble hands. I don't have nimble hands. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that'll do it. Dude, you would think with his backpack that he would fall back. There it is. Okay. So that'll do it for this week's episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Darth Tuba, Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. And also check out darthtuba77@gmail.com. If you want to email me, please leave a comment. Pass a word about the channel. We have several upcoming trips to Galaxy's Edge, where we will be doing a little bit of walkthroughs. I like to do that every time I'm down there, just to kind of see what's going on, anything different, as things are opening up. The next thing to look out for in our next trip down to Galaxy's Edge would be to see if we spy any Halcyon Star Cruiser guests walking around. You can spot them by a little pin that they wear, and see if they're getting any special kind of interaction. Something we're very much looking forward to, because we have just booked our cruise on the Galactic Star Cruiser for November. So we have lots to look forward to, but we have at least 2 more trips down before that to Batuu, so we're looking forward to those. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure, and until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you. He has spoken.